Melleby, who was mighty and rich, had a wife, Prudence, and a daughter, Sophie. Melleby took a walk in the fields one day, leaving them at home with the doors locked tight. Three of his old enemies saw this and struck ladders against the house and climbed in through the window, beat his wife, and gave his daughter 5 mortal wounds. Her feet, hands, eyes, face, and in her mouth. When he returned and saw what had happened, he was a madman, tearing his clothes, weeping and crying. Prudence stopped him and gave good advice from reliable sources. She advised him to call a group of people and explain what had happened and listen to their advice. Melleby took her advice, and the council fell into 2 camps. The surgeons, physicians, lawyers, and the old said to caution reaction on the young. The young ones said to start a war. Melleby wants to start a war, but Prudence wants to be hasteful. They have an argument about who was right, and Prudence wins. She told him to choose who was advice carefully. She goes over the advice that Melleby has been given and shows that open war isn't a good option because of moral, ethical, and practical reasons. Prudence says that the damage done to Sophie is by men's vulnerability to the world, the flesh, and the devil. Her solution is to negotiate peace and leave all to God's grace and forgiveness. The 3 enemies were brought before her, who suggests to forgive them. Melleby argues for a punishment, but she argues him out of it. Melleby forgives them and is happy with himself that he did.